Would you please rise?
At Trinity United Methodist Church, love is in the air.
It's a funny story, actually. We actually met through one of my friends that was living with me at the time, which was ironically his ex-girlfriend.
From middle school.
It's Valentine's Day.
We're not members of the church. We just saw the ad in the newspaper, and we've spoken to the pastor, and he welcomed us to get married here.
Trinity performs free weddings on February 14th to spread love in the community.
Well, I hope this is an act of radical hospitality, that people who ordinarily would not come to our church perhaps on a Sunday morning or one of our worship services would come in the doors and feel that they were loved and accepted just the way they were.
I'm really excited that they did it because I'd rather get married in a church than a courthouse.
We rejoice in your union.
And pray God's blessing upon you.
Pastors perform the ceremonies and church members host wedding receptions. The Reverend Mark Dicken says the idea of free weddings grew out of hearing about so many young couples delaying marriage.
People out there that can't afford weddings, that really helped them out a lot.
I like a big fancy church wedding as much as the first person, but we've really gone overboard, I think, as a culture, made weddings far too much of an industry and a spectacle. And we've shortchanged marriages.
All couples must undergo counseling before the wedding.
Actually talk to each other and not yell, and if we need to walk away for a little while, we walk away and come back and talk about it.
It just made me feel good during the counseling to know we're not the only ones that have disagreements.
Many of these couples are non-traditional. George Backert has decided to take his wife's last name.
Growing up, I didn't know my father. He was never in my life. As of today, I am a straw now. Actually, I have a name I can be proud of now.
Some are blending families.
I have Ashanti, I have Keisha, I have Donovan, and I have little Eugene. And then we got my two kids, Yasmin and Kyle. So we got 6 altogether.
3 participants asked to be baptized on the same day.
Jordan, I baptize you in the name of the Father.
I finally got baptized. I've been wanting to since I was little. So being able to baptize with my son was incredible.
Well, I just want to make sure my daughter grows up knowing about God.
During her baptism, I felt like we were not making just our commitment to God as being husband and wife, but we were actually marrying our daughter into our family also.
Members of Trinity hope that a church wedding will remind these couples that there's a caring community willing to help their marriage succeed for better or for worse.
The primary mission of the church is not to the people that are already in the church, it's to the people that are outside the church, and that's exactly what we have been doing with these weddings. Jesus wants them to be part of His kingdom, and we're opening up the doors.
I really want to start coming here every Sunday. I'm really liking it.
We would love them to come and be part of this church. But the most important thing for us is that they have a shared religious practice, a shared faith as a family somewhere for the rest of their marriage.
Other than the day our son was born, this is the best day of my life.
This video was brought to you by the people of the United Methodist Church through World Service donations.